Hello and welcome back. My name is Joe Cianciulli. I am the founder of the Academy Bel Canto, and I'm the host of the Mystery Bel Canto podcast. We are talking about repertoire today. We're going to talk about consonants in repertoire and big distances. I think this is something that maybe you've been taught by your teachers in school, but I want to restate it. And for those who are not aware of this, hopefully it would help you in your repertoire, especially when you're going from, little to big to large leaps in your repertoire, and maybe you're feeling a little bit of tension. So I have in front of me l'ultima canzone. So it starts m'han detto che domani. Okay, m'han detto che domani. When you have m'han detto, that third, the minor third, because the tenor is going into passaggio, it can encourage a little bit of muscular involvement that could be uncomfortable for the singer. So we want to release. The goal of bel canto is always release through the entire phrase. Yeah, feel the flutter, feel the release of the voice, feel direction, feel posture, the entire phrase. You don't want to get involved. So we always take the consonant. Yes, so like for example here, m'han detto, it's the T. Yes, the detto, and we bring it on this note to almost launch us into the release for the F. Yes? Into the O. M'han detto che domani Nina vi fatta sposa ed io vi. We don't go m'han detto and try to take it up to the F. It's kind of a psychological trick. Part psychological, part physical, that you are using consonants to release sound. Remember, water hose, water flowing, vowels. Putting your hand in front of the hose, consonants, pressure build up, you release. You have to use consonants to release sound out. But caveat, you cannot get involved with the sound as it's releasing or in the process of singing. So again, when you have something like m'han detto che domani, m'han detto, the T is going to be on the bottom note, detto, and then you release into the O. Yes? Che domani. There's another here, las nane deserti, lane deserti. You almost feel like the consonant, even though it's written on the F, is on the D. Yes? Lane deserti piani, lane la valle ombrose. I think that's foglia. Foglia, no, not there. Se ti fai sposa, same thing. It's not going to be se ti fai sposa, se ti. The T goes on the first note, and you have to use it to release. Don't get involved with the release. Don't try and drive sound out. It should feel like it just releases, it blooms. Se ti fai sposa, io ti sto sempre accanto. Yes, so you cannot get involved with the sound itself, but you can get involved with the release and the posture it moves through. So this has been a little introduction on how to approach medium to big leaps. I'm just gonna, since we're here, I'll take a look at the very end. Se ti fai sposa, Nina ramenta. When you have Nina ramenta, it's the same thing. Nina ramenta. You have a fourth. You're not going to go Nina ramenta. No. Nina ramenta. You have to use, the release has to happen from the first note. So again. Nina ramenta. Di baccichetto nato. You don't put the consonant on the top note. If you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze laryngeal muscles. Now, the closure you feel as you release, or the stoppage of breath, is different than squeezing laryngeal muscles. Okay, it's important that you understand that. But this has been a little introduction on how to approach big distances within bel canto. We always take the consonant, chop it off from the high note or the upper note, and put it at the end of the note before. I've said this before because there's a couple T's, Italian T's. You do not aspirate them because you want to maintain the column. Yes, the column that is from head to the bellows, from the belly. Yes, you want to maintain that openness, that shape of coperto. Okay, it's natural, not manipulated, no yawn space. However, when you say T, so say t, 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 you feel the back of the mouth go ksh, 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 and collapse. You do not want collapse in the back of the mouth. You want to maintain natural shape and posture. So you would use a dentale T. Niramenta, not ta. No American T. But this has been a very short video just to introduce how to approach small to large leaps in bel canto, in your repertoire. You are always going to bring that upper consonant to the first note and use it to launch you into release, full release, but without muscular tension. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us at vocalmastery1@gmail.com, or you can send us, or you can take a look at our books, our online courses, our other offerings that we have at www.academyofbelcanto.com.